Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to keep talking about this Edai situation. Now, for those of you who don't know, man, I did a video and it talked about the situation that took place early this morning with a rapper by the name of Edai 600, aka just Edai, aka King Koopa, man. And dude ended up losing his life according to some reports, and man, still haven't seen anything official, but I read the report of what went down and the location and all that in the last video. Now, in this video, I want to talk about some people who have come out to speak about the situation. Now, people close to Edai have talked about this and said, pretty much confirmed that he lost his life. And one of those people being 600Breezy. Now, 600Breezy is one of the most known and recognizable people out of Chicago drill rap. He did several interviews with Vlad, Say Cheese, all of the big, platforms. And dude is vocal about anything that has to do with anybody from Chicago who's on his side regardless, right? And obviously, Edai and him had a tight relationship. So he took to social media to show some pictures and whatnot. Now, also, there's a guy from the opposite side, man, who was talking as well. His name is FYB J-Man. Now, FYB J-Man, man, it seems like he had some things he wanted to get off his chest and talk about what's going on in Chicago and directly talk about the Edai situation that took place this morning. Now, before I go through all the specifics and we drop all the facts, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this whole situation with 600Breezy. So 600Breezy, man, he was feeling some type of way, obviously, because of the news that Edai got shot and killed, right? So he took to social media and made several posts, man. He put up a lot of pictures. I'm talking about pictures after pictures of him and Edai. You know what I mean? Obviously, they had a long relationship. They were cool. I remember when the Tay Capone situation happened, man, they were both talking about that openly on all platforms and stuff like that. And it seemed like they had their crew together and tight as far as friendship, right? And he put this out, man. He put this picture and he put a couple of other pictures. But, man, the post is what says a lot. Now, 600Breezy said this. He said, "I felt untouchable until today." And then he added Koopa 600 with the broken heart emoji, man. And you see a lot of people, including OJ the Juice Man, all sorts of celebrities in his comments, just sending their condolences to him in his situation with Edai. You know what I mean? Because it's horrible to lose somebody, but to lose somebody publicly like this and it be under these circumstances, which are 100% preventable, you know what I mean? And what's even worse is, it seems like, man, drill rappers, they experience this a lot. I mean, I can't think of a time in hip-hop ever, and I'm a humongous lifelong hip-hop fan, right, where there's been so many high-profile rappers or well-known rappers or even regional rappers who were shot and killed, man. And this is a continuing cycle, man. It goes on and on, man. And I'm not going to put this all on drill rappers because it's not all just drill rappers, because we just did a story about Gonzo. He was pretty much a retired rapper and more of a social media personality. It just seems like there's some in hip hop sometimes or lately that is just, it's inviting this energy. I hate to even use energy, man, because I am not one of those lyrical, spiritual energy, all that focused stuff. I'm not into that, man. I base everything on reality and what I see in front of me in the black and white, right? But I'd be remiss not to say that something is crazy going on in hip hop right now with all these hip hop deaths. Now, what's odd enough is you had somebody from the other side, you know what I mean, who is cool with FBG Duck, and you can see he has a Tukaville shirt on. I mean, that's probably just, a logo or whatever. That doesn't mean he's affiliated with anything like that. But his name is FYB J-Man. Now, J-Man took to social media and said a lot, man. So what I want to do is post one, or at least put up one of the clips of what he said. And we'll look at both of them. Now, in the first clip, he said this, and he wanted to talk about the Edai situation directly. So let's check that out.
It's merch. I wake up this morning, I ain't even brushed my teeth yet, G. I ain't even had my coffee. Y'all done killed this man already, bro. Chicago bogus as bro. Y'all done killed this man. We trying to stop the violence in Chicago. Y'all done killed Edai, man.
Now, as you heard in that video that he put out there, and he put this on his social media page, and that says a lot because, for all intents and purposes, everybody it looks like he's cool with, looks like they weren't too cool with Edai, you know what I mean? And he seemed pretty distraught in the video. He basically spoke out about the violence in Chicago and how it needs to stop and how he can't wake up in the morning without hearing some crazy news. And to be honest, for somebody who's a Chicago hip hop artist, it would be weird, man, because I swear every week you could wake up and hear about a rapper, especially a drill rapper or somebody affiliated, either losing their life or going to jail for a very long time or getting locked up or something crazy like that, right? Now, a lot of people went into the comment section of that video and they were actually, calling him out and saying that basically, he was capping. And there was a lot of people who said that. There were specifically some people who said he was capping, and there was others that said he wasn't. So he followed that up with another video. Now, in his own comment under that video, he said this. He put hashtag The Voice, and then he added Edai. So I don't know what the purpose or meaning of that was. I mean, he could be trolling, but I mean, in the follow-up video, it sounds like he's sincere about what he said, and I'm just going to shoot him some bail and give him the benefit of the doubt, even if it doesn't seem so. So let's go ahead and play this second clip of him talking about the situation again.
Y'all think Ye putting Dirk and Ruger on the same album, bro, for y'all to keep doing the same, bro? That's why don't come grab out the city, because y'all dumb steady doing the same dumb merch. Y'all slow as hell.
Now, I know I had to edit that video a lot, so man, let me break down what he was saying. He was basically saying that, this is the reason why situations like this Edai situation is why you got humongous artists from Chicago. I mean, think about it. You got Lil Durk, you got Kanye West, who's arguably one of the biggest artists in the world, you know what I mean? And probably want to go down as one of the biggest artists in history. And he's a little apprehensive about going back to Chicago and grabbing Chicago rappers, you know what I mean? Now, allegedly, he's got Ruger and he's got Dirk on his new project that's going to be coming out. And I guess that's supposed to be some surprise. And I mean, that was new news to me as well. But man, that seems like the kind of connections that he's trying to make in order to incorporate some type of peace throughout the city. You know what I mean? And when I say him, I mean Kanye in that sense. Now, what J-Man was saying was in order to have opportunities to keep shining like that and see those bigger platforms and start dealing with those big artists like Kanye, you can't be on the same stuff, man. I mean, this drill thing, as far as the back and forth with the shooting in the streets and stuff like that, has been going on strong for a very long time. I mean, it's pushing a decade, right? And it's wild to say that it seems like it's the same culture and it's only spread to other areas. It seems like only other areas have started to pick it up and it's become more prominent in hip hop. I mean, there's a lot of drill artists or people who were considered drill artists who are like the biggest names in the game right now. You know what I mean? So he's just hampering on that point, saying that, man, they ain't going to get no further doing the same thing. And I have to agree with that point wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? You're never going to get to a new place or a higher place doing the same thing over and over, man. You got to change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Then hopefully, man, it'll spare some lives in the future. Now, what do you guys think about this situation with 600Breezy, man? You see that him and Edai were tight, man. Him reaching out on social media and letting people know that he's, heartbroken about this situation. Is that, as a fan, how do you feel about that? Now, what do you think about this J-Man situation? Now, FYB J-Man, it looks like, man, he was sincere in what he was saying, but a lot of people are saying he's trolling. So do you feel like he's really upset about Edai's passing and he's really trying to change the message up here? Or do you feel that he's trolling and he's just continuing a string of, dissing the ops when they're at their worst point? Now with that, this been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.